What are the threats that we're facing? First of all, there's a threat to security and the existence of the free world as such. So who personifies that threat? Russia of President Putin personifies that threat. Mr. President Hollande, in his intervention, gave very clear signs and told us how, with his own contribution and that of Ms. Merkel, the Minsk agreements were signed. And the president said that Putin allegedly had said that he had no influence over the Donetsk and Lugansk separatists. And the president also thought, I'm not sure if he said, if Putin was telling the truth at the time or not. But Putin said that they weren't his people that invaded Crimea. He had probably forgotten about this later on. So later on, he said in the documentary that he was the person that had planned the operations aiming at breaching the international law and the UN law and the Ukrainian border. So he confirmed that he had broken European law and committed a crime. He was also truthful when he was saying that it was not his weapon that shot the MH17 planes, because the separatists knew themselves how to operate missiles. He is also telling the truth right now when he's saying that it's not the Russian intelligence system that has poisoned Russian citizen in England. So for us and for Europe, what is the threat is Russia. And it's a threat for us, for Europe, and for free world as such. And let me emphasize again the role of President Hollande and Ms. Merkel in the signing of the Minsk agreements. We vary in our assessment of the Minsk agreements, but what I want to say is that Minsk was an agreement to cease fire and to cease the Russian invasion. These were good intentions on our part to regulate the situation that was created on the diplomatic and political scene. But Minsk was not fully implemented because Putin doesn't want it. Putin is a champion in creating various frozen conflicts, and the more such conflicts he has, the more chaos ensues in the world, and he's a master of chaos, and that weakens the free world.